I really wanted to come at this idea of inequality from a Christian perspective, but also kind of to help people walk through, should we even do anything about this? I mean, that's an open question. So I wanted to try to address that. And what we're talking about here in this chapter is income inequality. We're not talking about inequality of dignity or something like that, because I've just made the case that, if you believe Scripture, we're equal in dignity. So that's our starting point here. So the question is, if we're equal in dignity and we live in a society where people earn different amounts of money, is that a problem? What does it mean? And the answer is always, as any good economist would say, it depends. So if we live in a market-based society, right, with free enterprise and economic freedom, how do people earn their money? They earn it because customers give it to them. The only reason that Steve Jobs died a very wealthy man is because lots of people want to have Apple products. There was no coercion. And he had to compete with Michael Dell and Bill Gates and all these other people to get that position. And so the good thing for consumers is I'm not forced to buy my iPhone. I can buy a Samsung or something else. And so this is what we, wanted to really dig into is the fact that Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, that they have a massive amount of income compared to me. Is that a problem? Not in a society where he earns it because customers are buying their products. Now, income inequality can be a problem. And I try to address that in the chapter when it's not earned income. When we're using the state, when we're using corruption, when we're using bribery, when we're using oppression to try to extract income from other people. So it's a sophisticated level of nuance we have to have here. And then I kind of talk through how we measure it and all that type of thing. But I think the answer is it depends. But the best chance you have for income inequality to not be a problem is in a society where the rich only get rich because customers want and like what they're doing.